He posted a picture with him yesterday.
Did he take Greeny's apartment? That's the question. That was part of the deal.
What you mean he posted a picture with him?
Oh, he posted a picture with Aaron Rodgers yesterday. Him and Aaron holding hands, smiling, walking off into the sunset. I don't know the details.
No, but I'm saying, was it it was a picture from the past or something like that? Or,
I guess.
Or literally.
I tried to call him for details, but he was on the plane, apparently. He didn't pick up.
Oh, Aaron, you mean?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
No, he was on the plane. Aaron was.
Might be easier to get in touch with Greeny.
I was calling Greeny.
You didn't say that. You said I
said
calling
Greeny.
him. I didn't know which one of the hims because I know you connected to both. You know, between Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers, I don't know who you
between the family in Indiana and
the family in Indiana.
Yes, it's called resources. It's called networking, people.
Networking.
Max, you should try it sometime.
Never.
Get outside your apartment and meet people in the world, Max.
Never.
Yes.
So
I met something in the world.
So
it's called the Lakers.
Yeah, we were all up late because what we start with today is that Lakers game last night in overtime. By the way, by a millisecond it went to overtime because LeBron hit the half court, better than the half court shot to win the game, just didn't get it off in time. But he tied the game with a layup with under a second left. LeBron had 22 points and 20 boards at the age of 150. It is unbelievable what he did. Ja tried to dunk over him. Nope. Right? LeBron was getting up. According to ESPN tracking, he shot 12 for 60. Sorry, 12 for 60. 12 for 20. That's
like
60
12 for 60.
12 for 60.
That's a really bad guy.
That's a bad. That's not good.
That was a bad career, not a bad night.
That's right. That's 20%. He shot much better. He shot 12 for 20, Jay, not 12 for 60. That's ridiculous. I don't know why you said that.
I haven't talked.
12 for 20, 60% with Dylan Brooks as the primary defender in this series. Woo! Guys, LeBron is doing some things. AD got hurt but stayed in the game. He made his defensive presence felt, Jay.
He did in the final stretch, but for the most of the game, he was.
Do they win without AD last night?
I mean, they don't win without D'Lo making shots down the clutch. They don't win without Austin Reeves. Everybody participated and made plays when it mattered, but LeBron carried the load.
No question.
Yeah.
D'Angelo Russell
he hit those three threes back to back to back.
Yeah.
D'Lo,
That was
late in the game.
Look, man, look, for all the giggles with Anthony Davis, his presence was felt.
Yeah.
He did well offensively down the stretch, and then defensively he did well. But, whenever you see him, Jay, falling on the ground, my hip hurt. Oh, it's almost like every other player, Gurney's coming out. They standing in the tunnel waiting, and it's frustrating.
That was for everybody last night, though. To me, last night was a game in the mud, man. It's like we used to call it all the time as player a game in the trenches, right? Like, or rock fights, things of that sort. Because you have these playoff games where, Desmond Bane was really the only person making shots continuously throughout the game. Like, nobody else could really buy a shot until D'Lo made some down at the end, like, close that gap. But when games are in the trenches or in the mud, at physicality, that's when you need guys like LeBron that can barrel through like bully ball and get to the rack. And by the way, they kept trying to get that switch. He kept trying to get John Moran on him, but the lane was so clogged with a Rudy screen that eventually it was like, yo, you're going to have to take Xavier Tillman off the dribble, and he did it down the stretch. He took the shot when you needed LeBron to take the shot. And to me, Max, automatically in my mind, I'm like, I can't. These are the moments that I need more of these moments so I can go to people like Max Keller and say, see, he didn't deflect. He took the shot.
He did. By the way, the layup to tie it.
Yeah, but I can't listen to him.
But hold on. How
is this about me right now?
Because you're the guy who can see he would have passed the ball. And
that's just not actually.
Jordan would have never passed the ball.
No, wait. Let's leave MJ out of it or you'll get your feelings hurt. Just leave MJ out of it. LeBron's amazing. No one's talking about he doesn't do this or that.
He made the right plays down the stretch is what he did. Whether he shot it or he passed it to somebody to shoot. That's just the bottom line. He made the right plays. He played the right style basketball, which helped him. Period. And that's what he's always done. People want to make it, Jay, seem like he needs to shoot the basketball when he passes it.
No, but I think what Jay is talking about, Key, is the idea.
He's talking about just what I said, isn't you, Jay?
Yes.
But
Okay.
it's the idea that, which if you want to say, you want me to say that I don't acknowledge, I do acknowledge it, that at times in LeBron's career, he's seen tentative at the end of games to take it to the rack because he didn't want to go to the free throw line where he's not a great free throw shooter. Yesterday, he took it right there and tied the game at the end of regulation, right? I mean, and then he was amazing. And beyond just being amazing at any age, it's his 20th season. And he just did that against a team with Ja Morant jumping out of the gym.
I wonder how he still jump like that, though, Jay.
I mean,
not Ja, I'm talking about LeBron.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 3 years younger than me and still, like, with the exception of Ja Morant, because ain't nobody as athletic in the game on the court last night than Ja Morant.
It's ridiculous.
He's so little, and it's like the wind or the gravity or whatever just
disappears. This dude jumping off a trampoline every possession. But for him to make those shots at 38, last night was one of those moments. I'm sitting up there watching it. I'm like, I just appreciate the greatness. Like I took myself back from like the guy who's going to give you all the breakdowns and the details, and just appreciated this dude.
No doubt.
Appreciate him, you know? He's still taking individual matchups. You've seen Dylan Brooks, who's just getting his ass handed to him.
And when you do it matters because it's 2-1. Understand, they could easily lose that game, right? And now all of a sudden you're locked up 2-2, and AD's hip is hurting, and Ja's feeling it. No. Now you put your foot on their throat. That was an all-time great playoff performance in one of the all-time great playoff careers. No question about it. And
Key, even the charge he took on Ja, where, I need to see that picture because Ja felt like his head was above the damn backboard.
My son said he almost hit his head on the rim, in front of the rim.
God. I'm telling you, Yates, those are the plays we were talking about. Just watch highlights of Ja Morant miss dunks, and you see you just like your mouth drops to the damn floor. But it's like for him to even step in and take that charge, like that's who Bron is. He's always going to make the high basketball IQ play. The dude literally is brilliant on the court to watch.
Yeah, Ja is just there. The gravity thing.
Though. That dude is.
The gravity thing. That's why people. I always thought MJ because there's something about the way Ja gets up and somehow he gets to stay in the air and kind of float there while other dudes come down.
Well, because first of all he's a smaller guy, so when he's elevating at the highest level, it just looks pretty because he's just up there. Big dudes jump, they come right down. He's just a small guy, so it keeps him up there. It's not like he stays up there on purpose or nothing like that. When that dunk, though, before the half, when he snaked through there at the top of the key, he got low around the free throw line, Jay. Mm-hmm. And by the time he got to the dot, he took up. I was like, oh, my goodness.
But that's the other thing. He can do things when he's in the air that you go, you're not supposed to have enough time to do that once you jump up. It's crazy. But it wasn't enough to win. Like LeBron at the age of 100 won the game.
And his I don't know if you paid attention to that, Jay, his right elbow, what is that? His right elbow had a huge knot on it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what the heck? Did he do that in the game? Or has it been like that all season? I was looking at it, I was like, this dude all banged up, man.
Still playing through it.
His wrist was tore up. His elbow looked like somebody stuck a baseball in it, Max.
Yeah, I know, but didn't play like that.
You probably wasn't paying attention to it because I'm looking at it. Man, that thing was out here. I was like, and they got him out there, and he's just doing his thing. But like you said, it's just not enough. It wasn't enough.
I think Ja's also going to have to learn to do what LeBron has always done, which is he can pass and all that stuff, but for whatever reason, his team is just about as effective without him as with him, and that should never be the case. So he's going to have to take that next step, as MJ did in his career, right, where you're making the guys around you better.
He had a couple sweet wraparounds, Jay. Oof. Behind the back passes.
Mm-hmm. He's always putting in work, though. I mean, I don't know. Like, when I watch Memphis play, there's a part of me, I keep going back to that Jaylen Brown thing. Like, I just keep going. It's like – and I sent you guys all that video feed from Brian Windhorst yesterday on our text messages, talking about the fact that they had tried attempts to remove Dylan Brooks. And you're looking at him, granted, look, he poked the bear, he woke up the bear. okay? But, like, if you're looking at this team and where they're going for the future, you see consistency from Ja, Jaren Jackson, and you're looking at other pieces saying, like, are they a 3-and-D guy away from being a championship